First off, I don't care what you people say. Never follow rules. I'm a trendsetter anyway. Okay, I march to the beat of my own drum. They say I need rules in my life. Well, I got some. That's one. Kill the competition. Two. Be a loyal dog. Three. And if they snitching on your man, send them to the morgue. Four. When you party, go hard till you hit the floor. Five. If you didn't see me do it, what the hell you asking for? Welcome to my world. SINA.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Big Llama Show. I'm the Big Llama. Guys, thank you guys so much for joining us. It is the Sunday night live stream. We come to you live every Sunday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, here on the Facebooks, on YouTube, and on Twitch at blackout_AD. Let me bring out my co-host extraordinaire, the man who helps me every week, Blackout AD. Welcome to the show, sir. How are you?
What's going on, man?
Oh man, another crazy week, man. Another crazy week, man. I have some confessions this week, but not like Usher, but no, it's been crazy, man. It's been a crazy week, and just a lot going on. But again, excited to be here. Excited, a lot of stuff to talk about. Lots of good topics tonight. But yeah, I want to just clear the air about something that's missing, which is didn't hit the Penguin. Episode 5 did not hit the airwaves today, and that's my fault. Let me quote the beautiful Beyonce when she says, "I've been drinking." So what happened is I had full plans on getting it completed and done last night, and we had kind of a get together, which I didn't think I was going to be drinking, and I thought I'd have time because it was an early get together, and when you mix rum shots into your apple cider, it catches up with you really quickly. So needless to say, early in the night, I wasn't in any position to edit, and I basically passed the fuck out. And the most embarrassing part of all of this, I was invited for the first time to like a massive Halloween party across the street. Like the guy across the way, young guy, young dude. He has like, a million like great cars out there. He's got the car wash business. He finally like, "Hey, love to invite you over." Sends me an invite. I'm like, yes, I'm in with the young folks. I feel young. But then my wife has this get together. So I'm like, okay, I text the guy. I'm like, "Hey, I'll make my way over there." His party did not start till really, really late. So needless to say, I didn't make it across the street. And so, so two very bad things. I apologize to those of you waiting for Penguin episode 5. It will make its way to you, but I had to at least come clean on that because it's embarrassing. And then today it had a lot going on, like with my fence and the lady next door and this whole shit. So anyway, that's my confessions. I feel like Usher. I'm good.
That's all right, man.
It's embarrassing, but at the same time, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I just need to be upfront and tell the people what it is, because it's no shame. It happens. Happens to the best of us.
Does it?
Sometimes.
On occasion.
On occasion. I mean, for me, this is rarity. Like, this is not me. But I kind of thought, oh, this will be fine. And I'm trying to drink the rum that I have because I'm about to go to the Bahamas and refill them. So I'm like, yeah. So yeah, I'm like, gotcha. Heavy pours. Ooh. Yeah.
Hey, eat, dude. You didn't drink water.
I ate plenty. But like I said, it snuck up. It snuck up on me, and again, it was not even that late. And that's what my wife was like, "You're tired? You're going to bed?" I'm like, "I'm going to bed." And I'm like, "All right." and then like I woke up the next morning. I'm like, "Oh fuck. Like I wanted everything done, and then Sundays for us is getting everything ready for the week. So there really is not a lot of time to edit. There's like time to like touch up some things, but not like dedicated time. So it just caught up with me. But
good, Llama. Anyway. It'll come out when it comes out. It's already late.
It's already late. We are excited about episode 6 because tonight, episode 6, I already saw some people who already posted their reaction to episode 6. So there's apparently a cliffhanger of some sort. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see that.
Fuck, man. We got to hurry up, dude.
I know. We got to get to the.
I got get to the reaction today, dude. I got to get back on the camo grind.
I know we're going to talk about that because I want to talk about your thoughts on the game and my thoughts because they had a cool feature for old guys like me on there. So, but before we do, just real quick, Don't Breathe comes out tomorrow. Movie reaction comes out tomorrow. If you have Patreon or a channel member, you've already been watching it because it's already there. And then Terrifier 2 is next week. And if again, Patreon and channel members, you're already watching it. It's already there. It's already dropping. So, and then Penguins episode 5, hopefully this week. And then episode 6 will be dropping also. And then Vampire Diaries episode 15 will drop this week. So again, very exciting week of content. So check it out. All right. So yeah. So Call of Duty, Black Ops 6, the national call off of work day was Friday for everybody. For gentlemen in there who play this game. I downloaded it. I played it. I enjoyed it, but I am going to struggle. I struggle generally in this game, but I'm going to struggle. I can already see some of the defects that in terms of my game and how it relates to this game, but it might just be because I'm learning new guns. And so that might be my issue right now, but they do have, when I started, like a motion sickness option. Like for old people like me who have motion sickness, they had like do you want to turn this feature on? And I'm like, yes, please. So I don't know how that changes my gameplay versus your gameplay, but I did notice significant movement, good things for me. I'm not as sick, right, playing the game. But what did you notice, like what was better or worse for the game since you started playing? Now you went to New Zealand, I heard. To play the game early.
Yeah, it was a good time.
What are you thinking of the game versus the other games?
I mean, you can't really compare the other games. They're all different. I mean, the last couple of years been kind of the same games, but this one's way different. I think honestly, probably the most polished game since I've been playing COD. I played Black Ops 4. But Black Ops 4 is my first game. So I didn't get to play all the older games, whatever. So my idea of COD is a little different than, like Tang or Birds. They all played the older games. So my perspective is a little different. But since I've been playing COD, I also heavily watch like the pro COD players, and I really love watching that shit. So again, I just have a different perspective on it. But this is probably the most polished game in the last since I've been playing COD. I think Cold War was okay, but in terms of like on release, no problems. I haven't crashed. I haven't got kicked. Maybe once I got kicked, but like very minimal problems. I do want to say the maps are kind of ass cheeks, but we'll probably get older maps, and those can change. But in terms of gameplay, smooth. Feels good. The Omni movement, which is like the big selling point, I guess, feels good. The gameplay is definitely elevated. You could tell, like people are doing some crazy shit, moving crazy. So, again, for Black Ops, somebody who started playing Black Ops 4, to me, this is the kind of COD that I like. This is the kind of COD that I started playing in. So I am personally excited because I usually suck at games early on. Like when I first play games, I'm not good for like a month, but I had like a couple days. The first 2 days I was ass, and then I just started turning up the last couple days, and I was even looking. I was like, my KD is like even, because usually I'm negative. You know what I mean? I'm like, it's not good, especially because my cold starts every year doesn't really help. But yeah, this year I'm like, I'm shooting. I'm like, all right, this is gonna be a good COD year, and it seems like everybody's enjoying it. Bird, I know, is going crazy on the camel ground. He's already on like four gold guns, and everybody's like, "What the fuck?" Like, I think Tang has two. You know what I mean? So like for Bird to have four is like, game's only been out for what, a couple days now.
Yeah, no, that's great.
Literally
Yeah,
only the weekend, Friday. We got to play Thursday because we went to New Zealand. It was a good
That's
boys
right.
trip. We got the Airbnb for the day. We all put our streams on. Well, I lied. I'm the only one that streamed, but you know, the content was made this weekend in New Zealand, so it was a good time, man. Yeah, it's a good COD.
Yeah, it was funny. I was telling my wife about. I'm like, the boys said they went to New Zealand, and I had to ask. And then I told her like the whole process, and she's like, "That's just crazy." I said, "But it works." But yeah, no,
very
I
nerdy, huh?
no, but no, it is kind of nerdy, but at the same time, it's.
Shout out
I
Bird.
mean, it's interesting how that can be done.
Yeah.
But there's also VPNs and shit like that. But
Yeah.
but I'm curious. A lot of people are saying they're going to play the campaign. Are you a campaign player or no?
Never once. And
Okay,
I don't know,
me
man.
neither.
I honestly, the only reason I kind of want to play it, one, because I haven't done it. There's two things. So I've never played zombies ever, and all the last couple zombies have been way different than like from what I hear like zombies were back in the day, right? So this is the closest that's gonna be to like back in the day round base, and like it kind of like brought that old zombies feel and probably like added their own flair to it. But I played a little bit with Bird the other day, and I was like, damn, yeah, I think I want to actually like at least maybe one stream or two streams, like play zombies for and see like what happens, you know, like just experience it. And honestly, the campaign interests me because it's like time period that I grew like the 90s. Everything's in the 90s. So I'm like, I kind of want to see what they do. Plus, I've never played one. And I'm sure there's probably like tie-ins to older games that I'm not gonna understand, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna play it, but I'm intrigued.
Yeah, I debated because I've tried to start the campaigns and I get frustrated. I get like 20 minutes in, I stop playing. So I'm like, I'm not going to download the campaign itself. I only downloaded the multiplayer and I was like, all right, I'm going straight in. So I haven't decided if I'm going to try it or not, but I think because hopefully we'll have a little bit more time after we finish season 1 of Vampire Diaries and the Penguin, I might stream a little bit more, and so maybe I'll stream the campaign, but I don't know. That's kind of one of the things I was debating. But no, I found the game to be really fun, but like I was saying, I kind of see where my faults are in this already. Is there's something with and it just might be the guns up, early, is that I can't figure out how to just aim it like again, you get used to like the way that other games play, right? And how to move and stuff. And the movement is pretty fluid, and it's neat because some of the stuff is more natural. Like it just normally like jumps over. Like again, I think I have mine set to for motion sickness and something else, and then it lets you jump over things without having to jump and stuff like that. So I'm like, this is a weird setting, but I like it because now I don't have to worry about hitting a jump button. I just move and it goes. And so I'm a little bit faster in the game, but holding, down, aim, assist, like I can't, it's like, shit, I can't hit the broadside of a barn, man. The guy's like standing there staring at me. I'm like, and I'm like firing around. I'm like a silhouette around him. And so
It's also your gun builds.
Yeah. Well, again, I think I just got the opening so I can build my own
You probably
loadouts.
put an LMG and a fucking rocket. You play with weird guns, so and if you don't build them right, they're gonna be bounty. And this game, I notice, is very the gunplay is very bouncy. Like
Yeah.
I'm camel grinding. Obviously, you kind of like using the gun bare for a while, and you can just see like the difference of like when you put one attachment, like how much it slows down. But like even then, it's still kind of very bouncy. That's one thing like Bird had said, Hen had said, like, yeah, these guns are way choppier than in past games. Like they made it kind of a little bit more, you got to have a little bit more skill, in a way.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I found in the default settings, the LMG, and I was like, got my gun, and it was like, and it would just like go all over the place. I'm like, shit, I got to figure this out. Then I found one when I built one, a loadout, and I'm like, I got to get some attachments. I'm gonna get this shit together. But
You know, like when you shoot a gun, you should shoot it at like a wall, and without like holding the thumbsticks, just see what it does, whatever way. And then when you shoot, you go the opposite. So like if it goes up, hold it down and aim it there. So
yeah, well, and I also have a controller that actually works. So I don't have the one that just drifts anymore. So,
yeah.
so no, I'm excited. So it's a big weekend for them. I'm wondering how many downloads they got of the game. Like I'm wondering the numbers behind it because I'm curious. I'm curious how much.
You got to think. Also, listen. What up, big homie?
Oh yeah, big homie.
What it do? Shout it. But you got to think. On Thursday when we were playing in New Zealand, we didn't have an empty lobby at all. Not one bit. So
yeah. Well, again, all the streamers, all the ones that I follow or that I've seen, all my feeds, everything, they were all on. And people were doing 24-hour streams. I mean, it was Black Ops wall to wall on all social media sites. So it was interesting. It was again, I think it was a great sort of push, right, for the game. But you're absolutely right about the gameplay and how clean it was in terms of the game's completeness. I did not see, and even again, I'm playing on a PS4, so like I would definitely see any type of lag or issues. But honestly, it played really well. I didn't see anything, but the maps themselves are kind of together on a lot of the, there's a lot of close gameplay, at least the ones I played. But it takes some time, and then once you get adjusted to them, you figure out where your spots are. So, but I'm having a lot of fun with it. That's the thing. I haven't played too much, but I played a couple of rounds here and there and had some fun with it. I did come out of my shell and talk some shit, because there's more vocal players in this one, right? Because it's a new game. But we're all ass right now, right? So now it's a good time to talk shit.
all of us.
No, not all of us, but like we're all learning the maps. Like we're not all like killing everything on the map. But it's been fun. It's been fun.
Trying to get my first 100-point game. 100 kill game.
Oh,
I heard Tang did it in his first Gabe lobby, which I'm very jealous.
Well, again, you're welcome to come to Llama lobbies. You know how fun those are. Yeah, I mean, yeah, come on down and enjoy, or just sign in as me.
No. I gotta get my camos, dude.
You got.
Yeah, I mean, the game's gonna be. I feel, which is interesting because we are primarily all of us game COD, but lately I've been playing this like trading card owning, like you own a trading card shop. I've been playing that shit a lot.
You've been talking about that.
Yeah, I've been playing it a lot. Like no bullshit. I was playing COD on the first day, and this is why I was like ass. So I was like, I can't do this again. But for the whole day, I was playing COD on one screen, and on this screen, I had the game going and having. I hired somebody, and they were just selling the cards for me, and I was just opening packs while I was playing COD. It was it's been a. But I miss 2K. That's another thing. I just got my player to 99. I'm like, bro, we got so many games, and I still haven't played Dragon Ball Z. I'm kind of waiting till we drop the Llama reactions, which got sent to the editor. So let's hope. We're making it happen. We're making it happen. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's been a good content week for Blackout. Obviously, all your everything I'm doing on your channel. I've been streaming a lot, probably like 10, 11 hours this week.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, it feels like good old time. And then we got Herc out of retirement. He's coming back.
Hey boys, I'm coming back. Yeah, like today, right? I'm streaming. Me, Hen, and Tang were playing COD. Then they had a full 5 rec 2K team in the Discord. So there's 8 of us, 3 of us on one game. Those 5. So I literally had to switch us to another Discord. So they because I was like, I'm not trying to hear their call outs and shit, and they're playing basketball. It's not even like they're shooting. So it would definitely like just be annoying. So I switched over and I was like, bro, we have 8 people just gaming in the Discord on a Sunday, man. This feels good, man. So
yeah,
keep it going.
It's like the good old days, man. It's like the good old days for sure.
Honestly,
so, yeah.
What I do need to do is start posting some of the gameplay though. I honestly, since we're doing the camo grind, and I know Bird's heavily on it, I'm heavily on it. So I know that last year, I think it took like 2.5 months to get the camos. I think this year's a little easier because it's just headshots, so it's pretty easy. So I think I'm gonna try to like capture all the camos and just put out, like if I get all the SMGs, put out a video, shit like that. So that's kind of the plan, because I mean, you know how COD gets. We spend a lot of time on it. Might as well do something with it.
So have you bought any players? Bought any skins?
No, there's no skins yet.
Okay, I'm just asking. I know I never buy them.
Technically, yes, because I bought the expensive game.
The Vault Edition?
Skins, yes.
So you have the hunters and zombies or whatever.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I that's the one thing I'm waiting for a special character to show up in COD, and you know which one it is. The one who I thought it was Peruvian, but he's really Mexican. Dream shattered.
Sorry, I had to ruin that for you.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Better than I'm, a 40-something-year-old man thinking, my life was always that. But anyway, no. I that's the one thing I don't do is I never buy any skins, and I've wanted to, but I'm like, I just never can get into it. But I'm always curious because you guys
honestly, it's awesome.
I know.
It's like, all right. To be honest, this year I've spent an absurd amount of money on in-store game shit, for sure, because it's just like 2K. You have to build your guy. But then we were talking about it. We were like, 2K really just doing it for the money. Like if they could just sell us the game and just let us dress our characters with all the clothes they put in 2K, we would still do it because they put dope shit in there. Like, yeah, I want to walk around with a fucking Japanese Knicks hoodie. Who doesn't? You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna spend 30,000 VC on that for sure. Fucking Head Dog's like, bro, they got a pirate skeleton skin in 2K, and I want to go back. He said that today while we're playing COD. He's like, oddly, I want to go back to 2K because I want that pirate skin. He's like, it's 45K. I have the VC. I should do it. And I'm like, bro, this is sick. But hey, go ahead. Go ahead. The first cool skin they drop in COD, best believe.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Well,
or at least a skin.
Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna invest in one this year. I just gotta pick the right one for my first purchase.
Oh, don't get me started on Fortnite, dude. Every time I load into Fortnite, I buy a new skin. Every time. I know Bird buys a new skin every time he goes to Fortnite, because every time it's like Dragon Ball Z, you'd be like, what the fuck? Yeah. Get that. Well, you'd be like, Spider-Man. You could get the black suit Spider-Man. Let me get that, please. It's a
no. This household has spent too much on Fortnite again. Over 2K, I'm sure, in Fortnite skins.
Sheesh.
Yeah. And then most of it's my money. So, but here I buy one skin on Fortnite. That's it. And this guy over here has got an entire, wall-to-wall collection of skins. Oh, Jesus. But anyway,
the dope thing is like in like 6 months from when you start like buying all the skins, and then you go look and you're like, what do I want to wear today? You got a bunch of skins. It's a joy, in this dark world, Llama, in the climate we're living in right now. It's a joy. You got to get those small W's.
That's true. Like I said, I'm going to invest in one, and then I think that'll be my.
I'm surprised you didn't buy the. Well, I mean, obviously, like the Snoop Dogg ones are hilarious. There's always a Snoop Dogg one.
Yeah, I saw that.
The wrestling ones, I thought you would probably been into.
I don't.
We weren't playing COD that much either.
No, and the thing is, I like those, but like, here's the thing. I want to get one that's a little obscure, like that not everybody has, because like. You run around and there's like 15 John Cena's and 10 Nicki Minaj's, and I'm like,
if it's a dope skin, you're gonna see a lot of people.
Yeah, that's where it's annoying. Like I saw like there's like 100 Michael Myers in there, and I'm like, all right, that's because I like Michael Myers. I'm like, ooh, maybe I buy this one, and there's like 50 of them. I'm like, I don't want it anymore. I want something unique, but there's not,
Yeah,
I don't know.
you just make your own, dude.
I wish they had that. Like
You
create
know how
your
much
own.
that would be? No, you don't. You wouldn't even buy it.
If they had it,
if they had a feature, you can create your own skin and make it whatever you want.
yeah,
That's $100 itself.
I'd
Guaranteed.
spend. I'd spend it. I'd make him look just like me, and I'd be in the game. $100.
Honestly, you say it's like your little Funko.
Yeah, I would listen. That to me, see, that's the untapped market right there. If you give me the ability to like make it look like me, or at least let me scan or do something, I spend $100 in a second. $100, and
you can do a.
he'll have this shirt on right here. This is the shirt he'll have right there. Be running around talking about, damn, I just shot that guy. Had Big Llama Show on his shirt.
Yeah, I'm shooting his body. Now I'm gonna shoot his actual face. You don't want that, dude. There's gonna be clips of you getting your body shot.
Right. Look, I'm shooting the guy. I'm shooting the guy on the left with this guy with the beard over here. I'm shooting him. That's where my heart is, right here. Look, AD's on my heart. No Diddy.
Did you see that pastor? There's a pastor. Oh man, I wish I had the clip on you.
What pastor? What are you talking about?
He was using No Diddy in the weirdest context, trying to teach people. He was like,
them church people, man.
Bro, he said it's like a Christian college, which is hilarious because I went to a Christian college, and like the school that I went to, like they made us go to church. So I find it funny because I'm like, I know how I was. Like I was sleeping, you know what I mean? Like I was like going there, like I'm going to sleep. Like I don't care about this shit. I have to be here, but I'm knocking out. But I know there's kids in that in that shit that didn't care. And this guy was like, I didn't. He said I waited till marriage to sleep with my wife. No Diddy. He said what?
Yeah,
that's not how you.
Yeah, where's the Diddy in that?
He was saying some crazy shit, bro. Oh man, let me see. If I can find this, bro.
Yeah, no, these preacher guys, they like to, try to use today. That's why if I don't know the reference, I won't do it. If I don't know it that well, I won't say it. I won't do it because I'm going to look stupid. I'm going to look so stupid. As it is, I'm just now using shoot your shot.
Oh my God, I'm so old, dude.
I know, but I now understand how to use it, and so now I've said it a couple times in a couple of reactions. But that's it. I now know how to use it. But I'm afraid. Hold on.
Bro, this guy's oh no, don't do this to me.
Oh, what happened? You can't share?
It's not gonna let me share with the audio.
Oh no. Oh, because I think you have to share or Chrome or the actual. There you go. What's this guy saying? Let's see.
When you go to
No. Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Did it? I said no did it. I said no did it. No did it.
they're just laughing at him, bro.
Right.
Exactly. He thinks he's going crazy. He said some other shit, but I'm not gonna find it right now.
He thinks he's selling out the room.
Yo, yeah, and they're just laughing at him because he literally said, I waited till marriage to sleep with my wife. No, did he? And they went crazy. And then he just kept saying, he said like 3 or 4 things that were random. It was like, and it all had to do with like sex, but like before marriage. And it was just, no, did he? And then that was the finale.
No way. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you don't know the reference, don't use it. Don't do it. Trust me. Take it from an old guy. Don't do it.
Man. I mean, maybe he did know. Maybe he did fucking know. And he just blew up, and now his church is getting a lot of donations. No, did he? No, did he?
Give me the money.
Honestly, I need to record that audio, put it on the soundboard.
Yeah, you do. Exactly.
No, did he?
When something bad happens, no, did he? Oh my God. Oh, so no, the old people, please don't use those references if you don't know them. Yeah, sometimes I laugh at shit and I'm like, what am I laughing at? I don't even know what that means. I need a translator. But like Birdie will say some shit and I'm like, I'll laugh just because it's Birdie saying it, but I don't know exactly what he said. So, I'm like, I just laugh because it's Birdie, but I'm like low key, like, I got to look that up. I don't know what exactly he just said. But anyway,
I'm starting to get to. I was thinking about this. I was like, I haven't really like lost touch with culture, but I'm always watching shit that like ties into like what's going on. So when I heard the word, was it like skibbity or some shit? I'm like, all right, that's
Skibbity
where,
Riz.
yeah, I'm like, yep, that's where they're losing me right there. I'm not gonna look that up. I don't care to look that up. I don't need to learn that. I won't use that in any context. That was the first time I was like, yeah, you lost me on that one.
Skibbity toilet or some shit.
Yeah. Skibbity anything. This skibbity no did it,
I don't know what it means either. I just know that they have an actual skibbity toilet that you can purchase, and like it's like a toy. I'm like, oh no, but yeah, I don't know what that means either. I don't want to know either. Like I'm like, no,
I don't need to. What do I need that for? When am I? When am I going to use that? Who am I going to use that to? If I need to use that in a conversation with you, I don't need to talk to you.
That's like the DAWs effects, bro. Like the skibbity gibbity ribbity. No DAWs effects, bro. No, but like what is it? I know Riz, but like and then there's like the Costco guys say the Rizzler. Who the fuck is that? It's like a little fat kid. I don't know.
Little kid with the fucking fat chin. He looks like he gets a punch.
Dude.
He looks like he's from New Jersey, bro. Like like the kid, he's from New Jersey, and he looks like it. Like that's exactly what I think people in New Jersey look like.
That's your image of New Jersey?
In the Italian side, you know what I mean?
They're the Costco guys?
Yeah.
The double chocolate chunk, whatever the fuck it is. Oh my god. But no, people from New Jersey look like Herc. No. He's the pretty side of New Jersey.
Yeah. There's two different sides.
Is there?
Like, no, I don't know, dude.
Sopranos.
I don't frequent New Jersey, dude.
Oh, I don't know a lot about New Jersey. I watched The Sopranos. That's all I know. This is about New Jersey. But oh my god, we're off on a tangent.
Of course, tangent. We haven't talked about anything meaningful.
No, of course not. Of course not. But that's all right. We talked about COD. We talked about COD in Black Ops 6.
Yeah, I wish I was playing right now, dude. This is why I got to get paid. You're making me miss valuable time with the boys.
He figured out the double chocolate chunk cookie. Yeah, that's what the old man says.
Go
Yanks. What, for a home run?
Why would you
Grand
say
slam?
That? Why would you say that? Go Yanks.
Who's it? I mean, I'm not a Yankees or Dodgers fan. I love the Grand Slam. Oh, you hate
I
the
know,
Yankees?
you sentimental guy. When you posted it, I was like, that's what Llama wanted right there.
That's exactly what I
wanted, dude. And they both just were like, nah.
That's why I need you to get back in and into the MLB.
Listen, dude.
So when you throw your no hitter, you can point to me by home plate.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. No, literally, obviously, I've been working out, and I've been taking it very serious. My body's like changing. Where like I have more muscle now than I ever had. Even when I thought like a couple years ago when we were doing the show, I was like, yeah, I'm getting a lot of muscle. No, it's not even close to what it is now. But I was at the gym and I was just doing like my mechanics in the mirror. And the silhouette of my muscles, I was like, "Oh, bro, I should be in the league right now." I don't know what, like, I just like, if I would have made it whenever I was 20 or whatever, I would still be in the league because I'm physically just fit, like right now, So hey, I need a good tryout. That's it.
There's still a chance. So there's still a chance I can have that moment. Just it's not gonna be with my sons. No, it'll be with you.
Yeah, it's all right, man. That's actually a now that you say this, we're gonna have to make it happen. We're gonna do a series. I'm gonna get in real shape. I'm gonna try to pitch in like the Japanese league or some shit for a year. We got to get a lot of eyes on us though. Yeah. So then they bring me to the majors. They see me as an asset. I just need to get on a team that's winning.
That's it.
And I only need to pitch an inning, dude. You know?
Yeah, a shutout or just like, hey, 1, 2, 3,
Or
you
close
save the
out the World
game.
Series, you know? Easy.
There you
Straight up
go.
the sky.
It's not much
Yeah.
to ask.
You ever seen Perfect Game? Not Perfect Game. The Rookie.
Yeah, yeah,
True
that's what I'm saying,
story. True story.
yeah.
Tampa Bay Devil Rays. You know, they need all the help they can get. You know, they lost their stadium.
Yeah, they did. We were talking about there's like an event that they have in December, and we're like, yeah, I don't, not them, but like there's a city event. We're like, yeah, I don't think they're having that event. I don't think they're doing anything in that stadium anytime soon. Like that stadium is done. But they're still advertising a bunch of shit over there. So I guess they're
I
up
mean,
and
they
running.
need the money to build that shit back. Ain't they?
Yeah, yeah, no.
And let's not act like the city's not going to pay for that shit.
Oh no, yeah, no. I mean, it's just it takes time to renovate. That's all. I think
But they're going to renovate it.
Well, I think they were already talking about moving the stadium, and that's I think what the issue is. So
They're just going to have to play the minor league at the minor league stadium for a little bit.
their minor league complex isn't bad over there. It's kind of nice. I've been there. I played
Isn't that the Yankees?
Red Sox. Red Sox play down there. Anyway, so because we're not at the hour mark, but we're close, so we'll start. I know we want to get to other things. I was gonna tell you. So a couple things. Any word? Did you see any spoilers or anything on Venom? The new Venom?
Yeah, I heard it's dog shit.
That's what I heard too. But even though I think it's the reviewers that got early screenings like gave it all positive reviews, but like when like real people went to see it, they were like, "This thing is trash." So,
I mean,
like,
I kind of heard the
that's
same thing,
disappointing.
that it's like it has good moments, but it's just not a good movie. Which none of them have been, bro.
No,
The Carnage one to me was also dog shit. Like I went to the theaters to see it because I love Carnage as a character, and I was like, yeah, this is dog shit. Like the story doesn't really make sense. I think like what's this guy's name?
Woody Harrelson,
No, Eddie Brock. Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy. Yeah.
I think he's a good Eddie Brock. I just think this version of Eddie Brock in this world is terrible. Like, I don't need a quirky guy to follow. He's not Spider-Man. You know what I mean? Like, they basically made Venom like this version of Venom, like this world Spider-Man. That's basically what it is. And none of the stories are good. They keep using like generic symbiotes. They try to do the null thing, which even that they said he was only in the movie for a little bit. So it's like, what are you guys really trying to do?
Yeah. No, I think the Sony stuff is terrible. Like it's just not. It's just not.
Ass.
Yeah, it's just not well put together. It's just terrible. Like, but they, like I said, the people were saying the best one yet. It's amazing, and then like the real reviews came out, and it was like it's like complete dog shit. And then you're just like, that's why I wish that the guys that got the early screenings would be honest. Some of these guys, because it's like, what are you doing? Like it's gonna come out. Like your credibility is shot. Like if you're gonna be out there like cheerleading, like this is the greatest movie, and then everyone sees it and they're like, no, it's ass.
But in that aspect, you gotta think like there's movies that you probably like I think are ass, vice versa. So you can have those opinions. Whatever opinion you have it could be very true, you know. But some people could actually like the movie, you know. Some critics could actually like the movie. Obviously, a lot of them are probably fucking lying because when it comes out and everybody hates it, it's like it's pretty unanimous that the movie's bad.
Yeah.
So it's like
that's what I'm saying. Like you can go in and say, I really enjoyed the film, but there's issues, right? Like I thought it was a good film. I enjoyed it, but I can see where there's story flaws, right? And I think that was one of the more honest reviews that I saw, which is like there are parts of the movie that work and are fun and funny, right? And interesting, but the story absolutely sucked, right? Or there's no point to the story. And I'm like, that's a great take, right? Like, hey, I had fun with it. I enjoyed it. I'm a fan. But the story just didn't make any sense, and they just kind of threw everything at the wall. And that's kind of the review that I was like, well, that's that's more like something that I would like to hear, is like, give me the real truth about the movie. And again, I have liked movies that sucked, and and vice versa, and all, but when it's just, again, it all you see is these people screaming on TikTok and all these other places like, oh my god, you have to go see it, it's the greatest movie, it's the best of the series. I'm like,
Yeah.
and that's and then, like I said, everybody goes and they're like, no, this is terrible. Like regular people go, regular non influencers go, and they're like, what are we talking about? This is terrible. But I'm worried about Gladiator 2, because now that's all I'm hearing is the first reactions say that Gladiator 2 is epic. It's better than the first one. I'm like, how are you better than the first Gladiator? The first Gladiator was a fucking classic.
Yeah.
And like, because it went from, it looks fake, it looks like it's made for TV movie, it looks like a Netflix original, right? They had all these like commentary on the trailers, to it's epic, it's amazing, it's the best movie he's made in years, it's better than the first one. I'm like, and that's the first reactions again. So I'm nervous, because now I kind of want to see it. I kind of want to go to the theater, because the hype train got me going. But now I'm a little bit like, shit. What if I go and it's a complete dog shit movie?
Yeah.
So, I mean, my kids fell for it. Like, they're saying it's going to be an amazing film. I'm like, you got to see the first one. You can't compare and not see the first one. So like, well, let's watch the first one. I go, you might get disappointed. So let's go. Let's watch the first one. And they're like, all right. And then, so we're going to watch the first one, and then we're going to go to the theater and see this one. But I'm a little nervous.
When was the last time you seen it?
Which one? The first? It's been at least 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
Since
So
that one, yeah, that one I watch like when it comes on TV. That's one of those that if I see it on TV, I'll leave it on.
Does it hold up?
Like, it does, because I like that those old ancient epic type movies like that. I don't think the action sequences hold up as well, right? But I think the story narrative I love, because you got Joaquin Phoenix in there.
It's also Denzel, bro.
I love Denzel, so I'm hoping that's
but
the.
You gotta. Denzel's not in movies that are just shitty.
That's true.
So
That's
like
true.
you got to give him the benefit of the doubt. He's signing on to a project that he feels he can be the best version of that character and portray it well. Like, he doesn't just do roles just to do them. He's not like, when's the last Denzel movie you're like, yeah, that was ass. So like,
No.
I think that gives the film a lot of credibility. Now, I also haven't seen it, like the first one, so I don't know. But I definitely was intrigued when I saw Denzel being in there. I was like, okay, like maybe I could watch this for Black Guy Reacts or something.
No, I think that would be. I mean, it's Denzel, Pedro Pascal. I mean, those two right there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was excited, and then they were like, it looks like it made for TV movie, and I'm like, fuck. But then the reviews, and I'm like, all right, I want to go see it again. And yeah, I'm just a little nervous. That's all. I'm a little shell shocked. So, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I don't know, man. We've gotten a lot of good movies this year. We've gotten a lot of shit movies, but we've gotten a lot of good movies.
Yeah, no, for sure. And then I think after that is they're talking about, they've already greenlit another Alien Romulus. Spider-Man 4 has been greenlit. It starts filming this year with a 2026 release. There's a lot of shit coming out, so that's good. And then there's an unnamed Henry Cavill movie for the MCU. Oh, and then no Blade. Blade's been taken off the schedule.
That fucking hurts.
Yeah, it does. That hurts, man.
Oh well.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, it got stuck in development hell, like with the writers, directors. I don't know that they know how to market that movie or how to get that movie off the ground.
I think they can't find. I think my opinion is that Marvel has a vision for it, and they can't find somebody to create that vision. Because I think that like the first guy wanted his vision, but Marvel has a vision for it, and those didn't connect. So I think that's kind of what's going on. Like every time and I think the same thing with like Mahershala Ali. Like he doesn't seem as happy to be in this situation now. He's probably lost a lot of money in terms of like other projects he could have did. He could have done multiple projects. Now, none as big as Blade. Like Blade, if he does it to the highest of his ability, he can be a better version of what Wesley was. You know, obviously Wesley is a great Blade, but I think Mahershala has like very good acting chops. Like I think he can make this character very cool. I mean, even with the Luke Cage character, what was it? Cottonmouth? You ever seen Luke Cage?
Yeah, no, I have not seen Luke Cage.
Oh, okay.
No.
He was Cottonmouth. And it's like a character that you kind of wouldn't care about, but his performance was so captivating. It was like, oh, this guy feels like a prominent villain. So I was excited. I hope they figure it out. I hope this just means they're trying to they don't want to, because that's another thing. Like they were gonna have to pull the plug, even if they release it next year, or when they plan to release it around the same time. Let's just say they're still working on it. They didn't say they're canceling it. They just said it's been taken off of like their schedule, so you kind of don't have the fans like anticipation being like it's coming, and then it's like nope, delayed again. So they're kind of saving face in that. But I feel like if they were gonna make this move, they could have made this move, you know, months ago.
Yeah.
But again, they got other shit they're worried about.
No, for sure. Yeah, so it came out and it was, you know, it's one of the big topics, and then I think Star Wars, the Rey movie lost its writer, so they're in development hell. But I honestly think, not that this is a big deal, but I think a lot of the studios now are really nervous about spending money, and so they're scrutinizing projects a lot. So, and I think the Blade one is natural. Like that one was going to happen anyway, because it's been in that development hell. But a lot of movies now are not being moved as fast because they're questioning, will it make a return? Will it get the money that they, you know, before they go into production, before they invest the money? Let's look at this script again. Let's look at the writer. Let's look at the, you know, the director. Is this the right vision? Is this the right plan? Because honestly, the days of writing those blank checks are over. Like they're not doing that unless it's a tentpole movie that they know for sure is gonna make them a gazillion dollars, right? They're now looking for different ways to get that money and that return back, or keep the budgets low enough where if it does make some money, right, they get a big return, or if it makes no money, they can break even, right? So I think that's what's happening with a lot of these projects. So I think even the Star Wars one, it's like, hey, we're not going to blow $200 million on this Rey movie if it's not what we need it to be. Like we're not doing the last, you know, trilogy that we just did. They're going to do something, and which I like. Take your time with it. Don't fucking rush the project. Get the right people in the right place, and then get a good, decent quality story and movie out versus let's rush and get it out and get, you know, $300 million from it. So I don't know. I think that's my opinion on it, because I like the fact that a lot of them are getting canceled, but you'll see some things. The other thing we're going to see too is a lot of smaller movies are going to come out that have smaller budgets, which is good for the industry. Have some of these smaller filmmakers start to make an impact, and hopefully you'll get a couple of good movies out of it.
I honestly think that's, with all our talks like that, it always boils down to like they need to start getting out of the company's way and just like fund these up and coming creators with new ideas and new stories, and let a couple of them fail and let a couple of them succeed. Like go get back to like searching for the people that are hungry to do it, you know, instead of like the people that just can use an IP to make a bag. Like, how many times are you going to take a character like Sonic and just put some random actor there to play his companion and then just let the IP do it? You know, the Mario shit was kind of cool. Obviously, like the Lego thing was a great idea. Didn't make it that much money, but to me, it's like, I like that they attempted that because it was something different that we have never seen. Yeah, it could have, I mean, it didn't work, but it could have worked. And maybe the next person that does something with the Lego kind of story learns from it, you know, or comes up with a new idea from it. So I don't know. I think they really need to tap into like up and coming hungry people. And I say that to say that, you know, I'm writing a show. I'm kidding.
We're gonna say it's vampire. We talked about it. It's Power Diaries. That's what it was called. The Power Diaries.
That's the like code name. We talk about
PD.
it.
PD, no Diddy. Anyway,
No, did it?
no Diddy. This episode is going to be automatically hit with ad suitability because I think we said Diddy like 10 times. So anyway, all right. So it's let's wrap up the show. First and foremost, thank you to everybody who showed up. We got Katie, got Tang, Big Homie. Thank you everyone who listens and watches the show and comments. And that's the one thing I think I want to make sure that we shout out for those of you guys who watch the show after the fact or watch our reactions. Great interaction, great commentary on the Vampire Diaries, on the Penguin, on a lot of the stuff that we're putting out. So thank you guys for commenting and helping us there, because that does help a lot. And we love to hear from you guys. So please make sure.
It's been dope to see, because we've been doing this for a long time. And like, we get like good amount of views, right? But I think when I go into a video and see one person make a paragraph about what we're talking about, and then 5 other people comment under that one paragraph, again, talking about, or it's not even like they're like just comment. I mean, some people are commentating about the show and like their favorite parts, but most of the comments are literally what we're talking about. And then like, I think even today, somebody put a timestamp of me just saying like something about Damon's character. And I was like, to me, we haven't really experienced that this whole time we've been doing it. So just know every time you guys comment, I'm hitting up Llama, being like, we got more people interacting. Thank you.
Yeah, no, and like I said, they quoted you on that one. And like I said, it's just, I honestly get a lot from some older videos, but like, again, they're speaking to me, they're talking about something we said. It's great. So we are thankful to everybody who comments on all the videos. And again, we like to respond. We like to, hit you guys back. So please keep that up. Thank you guys for doing that. Again, for this week, guys, look out again. Don't Breathe is going to be out tomorrow. It's already scheduled. So 12 noon, if you have a lunch break, go watch Don't Breathe. It'll be out. Again, if you're a channel member, you're watching it now because it's already out, and it is going to be on Patreon. First thing tonight, or as soon as we finish this, I'll be uploading that to Patreon. So everything will be out for you guys. All the watch alongs are out. Everything is available. So if you guys want to do that, it's there. Again, this week you'll have episode 5 of The Penguin. We'll be watching episode 6 right after this. And we'll be recording that to put that out this week. And then Vampire Diaries episode 15 is also going to be out. That also, the watch along is already on the Patreon. So guys, a lot of stuff out there. Thank you guys for joining us on this live stream. Thank you guys for joining us every Sunday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm the Big Llama. He is Blackout AD. And we'll see you guys next Sunday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on the Big Llama Show. See you guys next week.